Welcome to Towards Stoicism, where we explore timeless wisdom to navigate the complexities of modern life. Today, we're diving into the paradox of silence and speaking aloud, a concept deeply rooted in Stoic philosophy. Why did Marcus Aurelius, the great Roman emperor, write so much about silence and the spoken word? And how can we apply this paradox to lead a virtuous and meaningful life? Let's unpack how silence serves as a foundation for wisdom and how speaking aloud can help us align our thoughts and actions with Stoic principles. Chapter 1. The Paradox of Silence. The Stoics saw silence as more than the absence of words. They considered it a gateway to wisdom. Marcus Aurelius reminds us in Meditations, the soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. Silence allows us to observe and refine those thoughts before they manifest as words or actions. Think about this. How often do we regret words spoken in haste? Silence offers us the pause needed to act with intention. It's not a void, it's a moment of strength. Consider real-life scenarios. In a heated argument, silence communicates restraint and emotional intelligence. It can de-escalate tension faster than 1,000 words ever could. For the Stoics, silence wasn't passive. It was a deliberate choice, a tool to listen, reflect, and respond with clarity. Chapter 2. The Power of Silence. Silence doesn't just impact our interactions with others, it transforms us internally. By embracing silence, we develop logos, the Stoic principle of reason and universal order. Epictetus emphasized listening more than speaking. We have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so we may listen twice as much as we speak. Think of the benefits. Silence fosters self-awareness, helping us notice patterns in our thinking. It allows us to ask, are my thoughts aligned with Stoic virtues? Let me share a brief practice I've adopted: silent reflection at the end of each day. By sitting in quiet solitude and reviewing my actions, I gain clarity on where I succeeded and where I fell short of Stoic ideals. This is something you can try as well. A few minutes of intentional silence daily can shift your perspective and ground you in your values. Chapter 3. The Aloud Aspect. Let's shift to the power of speaking aloud. While silence refines our thoughts, speaking aloud gives them life. In Stoicism, our words are meant to be purposeful, guided by virtue and reason. Seneca once said, "Speech that is unbridled is like a city without walls." Speaking aloud is not about volume, but about alignment. Words spoken with intention reflect the harmony within us. Take, for example, affirmations rooted in Stoic wisdom. Speaking phrases like, "I control my mind, not external events," reminds us of what truly matters. Hearing these words aloud strengthens our commitment to Stoic principles. Personally, I've found that speaking aloud helps me process challenges. Whether preparing for a difficult conversation or addressing self-doubt, articulating my thoughts grounds me in clarity and courage. Try this. Begin each morning by speaking a Stoic principle aloud. Let your voice be a reminder of your path toward virtue. Chapter 4. The Intersection of Silence and Aloud. Now, let's explore how silence and speaking aloud complement each other in Stoicism. Silence gives us the strength to observe and reflect, while speaking aloud allows us to express and act. Together, they create harmony. Think of a leader who listens attentively in silence before speaking words of wisdom, or a person who reflects on their thoughts in solitude before sharing them with others. This balance of silence and speech empowers us to communicate effectively and live virtuously. In relationships, this interplay is essential. Practicing silence during disagreements fosters understanding. When we finally speak, our words carry the weight of thoughtfulness and respect. Here's an exercise. The next time you're in a conversation, consciously pause before responding. Use that silence to ensure your words align with your intentions. you'll find your communication becomes more impactful and authentic. Chapter 5. Final Thoughts. As we wrap up, let's revisit the paradox of silence and speaking aloud. Silence cultivates wisdom. Speaking aloud expresses it. Both are essential for a life guided by Stoic principles. Reflect on your own practices. How often do you pause in silence? Are your words aligned with reason and virtue? I encourage you to embrace this paradox in your daily life. Spend time in silent reflection. Speak words of affirmation and wisdom aloud. Notice how this balance deepens your understanding of yourself and the world around you. Let's close with one of my favorite quotes from Marcus Aurelius. Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. Thank you for joining me here at Towards Stoicism. If you found this video valuable, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Let's continue our journey of self-mastery and virtuous living together. Until next time, may you walk the path of wisdom, guided by the balance of silence and speech.